This is Luke Weschelberger reporting outside the Xfinity Arena in Everett, Washington, awaiting Trump's rally, which is scheduled to tee off at 7 p.m. tonight. It's only about 3 o'clock right now. In the meantime, we're going to go check in with some Trump supporters as well as protesters when we find them. And there's a whole lot of happy people out here today, so we'll go see what they have to say.
Women for Trump! Yay!
I was a Goldwater delegate.
Right side broadcasting!
64.
Wow.
The way before you had thought of.
So what makes you so excited for Trump here today?
Freedom, liberty, American way. Get rid of the communists that have been around here forever.
Now,
They all thought that they were gone, but they're not.
Hillary, what do you have to say about Hillary Clinton?
Thief, liar, criminal. How's that? History always repeats itself because people never learn from history until it comes to the dire end and then they've got no alternative. No, Trump was not my first pick. Rand Paul was.
Wow, have you seen any Hillary supporters or even protesters?
I haven't even seen a Hillary sign.
That was good. That was good.
Ever. Nowhere. You know, I go all over the place in Washington. I haven't seen a Hillary sign on a car or anything else. Like you used to see with Obama and stuff.
Yeah.
See, Trump may not know exactly what's going on, but at least he speaks to the people. Let's get rid of the establishment, period.
I think
Just
he's a
break it all
full-blown
up.
patriot.
Yeah, he is a patriot.
1776, coming back.
There you
to
go.
strike
And he may
down.
not be morally, all of that stuff, but it doesn't matter. What we need to do is break up the system.
And they're painting him as a Nazi, racist, bigot. They come with the same words every time.
Same words every
He
time.
hasn't killed a single person. He makes women higher up than men in some cases.
And who
It dep-
started the Ku Klux Klan was the Democrats. Did you see Hillary's America movie? Gotta see it. Dinesh D'Souza's Hillary's America lays it all out.
She's a globalist, and you know what?
Yeah, that worries me.
You know what?
The thing worries me.
Yeah, the globalist thing, and another thing is that they gave us what they did, they gave us a taste of socialism. Now we're going down the drain because
but
of
where
it.
was the outrage when Dick Cheney's company was getting no bid contracts
I'm agreeing
for
with you on
11
that.
years?
You know what?
And that was $2 trillion that disappeared.
So we're for Hillary here, both of us? Both of you?
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I'm not. I'm just wondering.
For you.
Who are we here for today?
I'm here for Trump, man.
Yeah.
Trump, you
I'm
us
here to
up.
tell him.
Trump us up.
I'm here to tell him
What
this,
about you?
and this is what I think of him.
So
But I says, why don't you dress up with a mustache like that?
You think I'm that authoritarian?
I mean,
I've just had to deal with management pukes like this guy my whole life, and that's all he is a management puke blowhard.
how can he be
Prior to
a
being
Nazi
president.
guy if he hasn't killed one person and Hillary already has 500,000 on her death list?
Oh, Hillary
Good
and
question.
Obama, but that's extracted. We've got 140,000 troops out of harm's way too on this administration.
so good question. Answer his question if you can.
Hillary's guilty. She voted for the war in Iraq. She's guilty of that.
He's never killed.
Some good information to take in from the state of Washington is that Trump actually destroyed the Republican candidates with 400,000 votes in the state of Washington. Ted Cruz came in with 50,000 votes. On the Democratic caucus side, during those caucuses, Bernie Sanders rallied up 27,000 voters and Hillary only 7,000. Are you guys here for Trump or what?
Absolutely not. Nope.
No. Are you here as a Hillary supporter?
No, we're go for America, but neither one are our favorite right now. Yep. Very, very.
Is there anyone you'd pick, one or the
Hillary.
other?
Hillary, absolutely.
Really?
As long as Trump is not in office.
Why
no
do you guys?
hate. How about no hate?
No hate.
No hate. No hate. All love.
Why do you guys dislike Trump so much?
We're for America, and he's not.
But he's like,
His-
make America great again. That's his credo. Americanism, not globalism.
But
he doesn't
the
want
hate?
globalism coming in.
Hate
here.
is not okay. Hate is bad.
Would you agree that the news skews his viewpoints a little bit?
Absolutely not. I believe that the hate, stop. The hate is, it's heartbreaking. It's literally heartbreaking. It shouldn't matter who I love, and he shouldn't be the one to determine it, who I love and why I love them. Whether it's male or female, black, white, yellow, Puerto Rican or Haitian.
Yeah, he came out supporting in like his primary. He was talking like the whole gay, lesbian community. He came out and endorsed them a little bit. You think he's like softening up a little bit, or?
This is not The Apprentice. He's a celebrity. He's not a president. He's not a president. And that's my opinion.
What about his business deals? You think he's going to be? I mean, Hillary's like needing help walking upstairs, and
We'll help her. Yep. I got her back. I can invent crutches for the pretties.
We got escalators for that.
I can put bling bling on her.
So, is there anything else you guys want to say?
Go America.
Arriba Mexico.
Women for Trump? Yeah.
All right.
Babes for Trump?
Okay, babes for Trump on 3. Okay,
It's my birthday and we're all for Trump!
1, 2, 3.
Babes for Trump!
He supports us, he supports the people of America, and so that's why I'm here for him. He doesn't support foreign money, foreign oil, foreign people, and yeah, I am a nationalist, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being a patriot and a nationalist.
I don't think that he's a sexist. I'm
No.
going to say that one. I know that man is not a sexist.
And he's not a racist.
And on all his corporations and his businesses, he has women up high ranking, and he pays them equally. He pays them for their skills and what they can bring, what they can offer, and I think that's just a real obvious.
He's got a woman running his campaign right now.
And his daughter is his right-hand woman. I mean, what more do you need?
How long have you been here in line? I see you guys are pretty close here.
Oh, dude, we got here at like 9:30
this morning.
Yeah.
What time did you guys get here?
9:30.
9:30. I got here about 10. I was right after you.
I live in Oregon actually, and actually like last night we drove all the way up here, and I've been up for over 24 hours now. So this really meant a lot to me, and coming up here. And
what brings you here today, man?
Just to hear what Trump has to say. After the RNC and everything, he's got a different approach it seems, and his message seems spot on. And I actually would like to hear it in person, opposed to seeing something on TV and having the media twist it up, and just tired of that. For instance, like someone was saying he's softening on his immigration policy, and it's like, no, he's not softening on it, because he said flat out the other day that if you are in America and you are illegal, there is no path to citizenship. That doesn't sound like someone softening. He might not be rounding him up and saying, out of here, They like the Democratic people, like friends that I have, like to say that, what about the compassion? What about the humanitarianism? All this stuff. But you know what? What about being an American? What about caring about our people? We got to start focusing on what's here, what's protecting us. You bring in a group of people that you know nothing about, who doesn't want to assimilate to our culture. What are you going to do? How do you prevent that? How do you keep an eye on these guys? They spread out. You don't have tabs on them. What do you do?
What makes you guys all for Trump?
Well, one, because of his stance on veterans. It's one thing to sit there and say that you want to help the veterans, though, but it's another thing, like when he was running as trying to become the Republican nominee, he actually stopped out of debate to sit there and raise money for the veterans. And he actually wants to take care of the VA stuff. And the fact that we got 50,000 veterans that are homeless, and even higher than that, actually, the number is. And then sit there, we want to bring in all these refugees, and we want to sit there and the illegals that are already here that we're putting money out for, and that, but yet we're going to let our veterans sit down on the street and sleep out on the street.
I feel like the news media's swaying one way over the other.
I feel like sometimes they make Trump look bad. Like they'll change like certain things what he says. Like they'll cut out something and they will just say make it look like he says only like make him look like a bad guy, but he's not. Same thing like kind of like at school. Bullies will try to say, oh, he said, she said. Social media cutting out the things and not letting him explain and not showing the parts of him explaining and saying this is how it is. Instead of,
really is interesting. Honestly, they always just cut clips together and make it seem bad, and take one thing way out of proportion, and Hillary's exposing all this stuff, all her intelligence to other countries, and it's just, they're like, oh yeah, that's okay. So, anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah, as far as like also too with Benghazi, now when the person sits there and represents, like the ambassador represents the president, and the thing is when you have an attitude of what does it matter, you know, you're talking about people that are in high positions representing our government. You had 2 special forces that died, you had a regular civilian die, and the thing is if this is how she cares about people that are supposed to be representing our country, what about the average Joe? How, you know, I mean, if they don't matter to her just for those 4, what about as far as the regular average citizen?
Luke Weschelberger here at the Trump protest at Clark Park. We're going to make our way in. We're going to go ahead and make our way into the Trump protest, see if any of them have anything wise to say. And we have a little girl here. She wants to say something. Can we get her on cam here? Hello, what's your name, miss?
Layla.
And Layla, what are you here for?
To dump the Trump and vote for Hillary.
Why do we like Hillary?
Hillary will be our first woman president, and she stands for child education, which means the next generation of presidents could be even smarter and better. So, by voting for Hillary with better education, we could have even more better presidents. Also, dump the Trump!
Thank you. How are we today?
Doing all right.
Are we not for Trump? I mean,
I don't wanna talk to you.
are we for Hillary?
I am not for anybody in this.
We don't like Trump. Why don't we like Trump?
Because he's a racist and a homophobe, and he has no common sense.
He even endorsed.
Literally, you could rub 2 sticks together, and it would create more spark than Donald Trump has going in his brain.
So all the news says he's a racist, xenophobe, bigot, all the same words. But is it really racist to want to deport 11 million illegal immigrants?
Not only is it racist, it's inhumane. But it would
they're
create
illegal.
a huge police. So there are a lot of things that are illegal. Just because it's illegal does not mean that it's wrong. Okay?
To this we say no Trump ever on our watch. He's setting a terrible example for our children. He's setting a terrible example for our country, and he's hurting our families and our economy. Make no mistake, Donald Trump is sexist and racist. He's a bigot and a bully. And we know that bullying should never, ever, ever, ever be confused with leadership. But we also know that Donald Trump seems to be kind of confused. And he seems to be kind of confused about that in particular. He wants to make America hate again. To that we say no way. No Trump on our watch. He wants to divide us.
All right, anything else you want to say?
No. Well, actually, yeah, there's a lot of things that I could say. F Trump, Trump is a bigot, Trump is a racist, Trump should go to hell.
You're voting for Hillary, clearly.
Obviously.
And what do you think she has that Trump doesn't?
Oh my goodness, what a list. Intelligence, integrity, honesty, experience, diplomacy, the innumerable qualities.
And what makes Trump so bad?
Well, Donald Trump doesn't have any experience. I think he's very insincere. I think that he's a narcissist and he's mainly out here out doing this for himself to get like another, button on his chest to prove who he is. I don't think he really cares about the American people.
Like now it's like her health is an issue, and some of the emails even said like she might have Parkinson's and is looking into Parkinson's medication, being helped walking upstairs, and that I want a president to be fit, fit for duty.
That's just another one of the smear things with the Republicans. Anything to take off the issues that Donald Trump is not competent enough to be president. Anything to take off that he's a racist. Anything to take away the focus on that he is not good for the American people or for our country or for the world. Anything to focus the attention away from him and his problems.
I get my news from a variety of places, but I don't trust the mainstream media. The lamestream media, Sarah Palin. You know, no.
So yeah, you got the Bernie hat. Now, what kind of, is it a tragedy that you think he got it stolen by Hillary?
I absolutely do. I think there's a number of places where there's verifiable election fraud, not voter fraud, election fraud. If we were allowed a real and honest investigation, I'm pretty sure there was enough irregularities that election fraud could and would be uncovered.
Because you literally see no Hillary signs. I've seen about one in Seattle, and
I don't see Hillary signs or stickers anywhere. I see a lot of Trump.
And Bernie, for that matter. And I feel like those two candidates were the outsiders which made the movement that is upon us today.
The rise of Bernie and the rise of Trump are parallel. They are for the same reason that people are just sick of the way government operates. They're sick of corruption. They're sick of corporate elitism. And I think Bernie and Trump both were able to galvanize that anti-establishment sentiment.
Let's march! Let's march! Let's march! Let's march! Let's march!
The march to the Trump supporters is now initiating. The march is initiating for the anti-Trump protesters. We're rolling out. However, most of the anti-Trump supporters are still standing, and only about 15 had decided to go march on their own. And now they're coming back.
Ladies for Trump, babes for Trump.
Hey, good talking.
Did I say it right?
Hey, can I take a picture of you?
Sure. Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, it's just on video, so.
It's just
not
on
a
video.
you and you.
Trump! Dump Trump! Dump Trump! Dump Trump! Dump Trump! Dump Trump!
No Trump! No Clinton!
No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump! No Clinton! No Trump!
Luke Leschenberger reporting again here on the way back to find my car. I got a good vantage point, and we can now see the whole protest and all the Trump supporters heading on in. Leschenberger about to enter the Xfinity Arena to see Trump with my own eyes.
Donald Trump will fight for a strong defense. He will fight for a conservative Supreme Court. Donald Trump will make America great again. And we've had record crowds, 2 events, massive crowds. And I said, why don't the Republicans win that state? I think we're going to win Washington State. So that's why. And I don't know if you saw, but poll numbers came in today that are phenomenal. We're leading in Florida. We're leading in North Carolina. We're leading on a national basis in some of the polls. Los Angeles Times, we're doing 3 points up. We're doing really well, folks. I'll tell you what, it's all coming together. And when you see crowds like this, people fully understand why. and 50% increase in Syrian refugees. We will make America safe again. We will make America great again.
Looks like these Trump protesters have hung out outside the gates for the entire rally. But that's going to do it. I'm going to sign off for this transmission. Luke Wetchberger signing off.